Hi, in this video we are going to see why we need to make our retirement corpus last long, very long. Welcome to FINDAS, a place where you can be financially bindas. This is Samir Machwe and I am going to help you create abundance in your life. Recently I was called as a speaker to speak at the BSNL Retirement Foundation. You may be aware that very recently there was a big VRS scheme announced by the government for the BSNL employees, and almost 70 to 80% of the employees left the organization. Some of them left early, some of them left around their retirement age. Whilst I was preparing for this speech of mine, I realized that the retirees are going to face a very unique problem, and we are going to speak about this unique problem today in this video. So stay till the end. The challenge that most people who are retiring are facing is that how to make this retirement saving last a lifetime. There are three main problems that we need to consider. The first problem is of life expectancy. The life expectancy is drastically increasing because of the great improvements in medical science. The second problem is falling interest rates. And the third problem is most people tend to retire early, either by choice or by force. It is very common for people to live beyond 75-80 years of age in today's time. This also means that they will need this money to last for them for at least 20-25 years. And if somebody plans to retire early, that even complicates the problem, because that effectively reduces the number of years available to earn, as well as he has to make the corpus last longer, maybe by 5 or 10 years, depending on at what age he plans to retire. And all this is happening when our country is transitioning into a developed country, with the interest rate falling with speed. With the economy struggling, the RBI has no other way but to reduce the interest rates. It has recently done a big revision in the month of March 2020. This problem is further complicated by inflation. Inflation acts like a silent killer. So if the investor is not wise enough while choosing his investment avenues, it means that he will need more money every next year for maintaining the same quality of life. What it also means is that if inflation was not considered when you are planning your retirement, there is a very high chance that you will take a big hit on the quality of life in the later years. For example, for someone who retired today and has a monthly expense of 50,000, these expenses are going to increase to rupees 90,000 per month in 10 years from now, and to 1.6 lakhs per month in 20 years from now. And this is the effect of inflation. So if your investments don't keep up with the inflation, you can understand what problem you are heading into. So what is the way out? I request you to consider following points. Point number 1. There are multiple investment avenues, starting with recurring deposits, fixed deposits, postal deposits, corporate debt funds, hybrid funds, equity funds, and stocks. The list is like unending, and this can get very, very complicated for the common investor. The point number 2 is none of these options is good or bad. However, choosing the right mix that suits an investor can be very, very challenging if one is not financially literate. And this may lead to getting into the wrong investments, such that may face a problem of either liquidity or cash flow. The point number 3 is it is better for the common investor to consult a financial expert. Doing it yourself can lead to a complicated problem and may be very bad for your wealth in the long run. Out of the fear of losing money, most senior citizens park their money into fixed income instruments. What they fail to realize is that the biggest risk on their money is the money growing close to or less than the inflation rate. The inflation rate averages around 7 to 7.5% in last 35 years. With the current revision in the interest rates, even the senior citizen scheme interests have come closer to 7%, which were earlier in excess of 8%. Now, this could be a dangerous situation if we have just limited resource for our retirement. Point number 5 and my final point is to start planning your retirement as early as possible, preferably from the day you start earning. Now, this may appear very weird or very uncommon, but believe me, starting early gives you a big advantage which nothing else would give you. Since the year 1999, we at FINDAS have helped our clients to design their futures such that their quality of life goes up as time passes. We have been privileged to have contributed to the lives of so many amazing people. I take this opportunity to thank them all for allowing us to contribute to their life and showing the trust that they have shown over the years. So the important thing here to note is it is always better to start planning your retirement as early as possible and choosing your investments with the help of a proper financial expert such that you remain way ahead of the inflation. Please write in the comments below what opened up for you in this conversation and how you are currently planning your retirement. If you want more such videos in future, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.